What percentage of local advertisers say they are underspending when it comes to advertising? And what do you think the natural outcome of that would be? Well, we're about to find out in this episode.
Welcome to Corey's Local Marketing Minute, a quick dive into practical insights to help your marketing work harder for your business. Today's episode is brought to you by Local Scope.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Corey's Local Marketing Minute. I am your host, Corey Elliott from Burrell Associates. It's down there somewhere. In these episodes, we talk about advertising on a local basis. Not what the big guys are doing, but what Main Street is doing, and where it runs up against local media in the market. Over the years, we've done like 80 of these things, more than. Go check them out. And if you like it, subscribe, hit that like button, comment. It helps us out, but you've heard that from every other content creator person. Anyway, today we're going to talk about results from our latest SMB panel survey about ROI, specifically marketing ROI. How do local businesses look at that? What tools do they use? What does it all mean? In fact, there's so much in here, this is probably going to be a two-parter. In this first part, we're going to talk about how much they spend and whether they're spending enough and what they're going to do about it and who they're trying to reach. So, as I alluded to in the beginning, one of the questions in this thing was asking local businesses if they feel they're underspending or overspending on advertising. Here's what they told us. Okay, let's have a little fun first. I'm just going to give you the percentages. 50, 35, 9, and 6. The possible answers were, I'm overspending, I'm spending the right amount, I'm underspending, or I don't know. Let's get rid of the boring one first. 6% said they don't know. Now, what did 9% of them say? 9% said they were overspending, which of course leaves spending the right amount or underspending. So what did 50% of them say? That's right, 50% felt they were underspending in marketing. And that's just up a little bit from 2022 when it was 46%. These are local businesses self-diagnosing this problem. They don't think they have an ROI problem necessarily, they think they have an investment problem. So it's a different question entirely. It's not so much, is this working? But for half of them, it's, do I have enough horses in the race? So if half of local advertisers think they should be spending more, the obvious next question is where? What separates a smart ad dollar from a dumb ad dollar? Well, we kind of got to it. So we pose the question, when your company chooses where to spend their advertising dollars, what factors are the most important? There are two things that came out on top. Reach and targeting. But which one won? Which one won? Which one won? Targeting. This is a priority shift. For decades, the lead question was, how many eyeballs do you reach? Now it's very much, are they the right eyeballs? If a media rep comes in leading with reach numbers, that's a last decade pitch. The right pitch leads with who? Okay, but back to the first step. So half of you, if you're a local business, half of you think you've underspent in marketing. And you know that targeting matters more than reach. So SMBs are, of course, out there hunting for new partners with better targeting capabilities, right? Throwing money at audiences that fit, right? So we give them a list of tactics and said, which of these has your company used to try to improve marketing ROI for your business? And I should have put tried up there. So do you know what half of them did? 50% of them cut. At least they said they cut underperforming channels. So here's the paradox that's closing this loop. You feel you're underspending, you know targeting wins, but all you can think to do is to cut. That's defense. I understand it, but cutting a bad channel only helps if the dollars you save go somewhere better. Remember, you admit you're underspending. Otherwise, you just spent less and called that strategy. So when you cut a channel, where does that money go? If the answer is back into the operating account, you didn't improve ROI, you just shrunk. So in the next episode, we'll dive a little bit deeper into the tactics of ROI and how local businesses are measuring it and what tools they're using. I'm still stuck on one.